Hi, and welcome back. 8 terrible signs of a toxic mother-in-law. What is your favorite mother-in-law joke? Most of us have at least one up our sleeve. Mine is, my mother-in-law and I were happy for 20 years, then we met. Joking apart, mothers-in-law do have a bad reputation, but is it justified? Why are they the butt of so many jokes? Is their caring nature misinterpreted for interfering? Do they come across as controlling when in fact they are simply trying to help? How can you tell if you have a genuinely caring or a toxic mother-in-law? Here are 8 signs your mother-in-law might be toxic. Number 1. She's always around. Sometimes you just wish you could have a day without your mother-in-law gatecrashing or popping in unannounced. Wherever you turn, she's there. You have no privacy or opportunities for a private life because she's always around. Sure, she'll make herself look as if she's helping or that you cannot do without her. Maybe you asked her to babysit once. Now she's taken this as a hint you want her there every bedtime and you can't get rid of her. Number 2. She gives advice whether you want her or not. Do many of the following sound familiar? What you should have done is, if I were you, if you want my advice, what I would have done is. Even if you are retelling a story with a good outcome, she'll still butt in and give you her advice. She's not interested in how you solve the problem. She wants to come across as knowledgeable and helpful. Number 3. She treats your partner like a child. A parent's job is to raise their children to be independent so they can leave home and set up their own families. Does your mother-in-law still fuss around your partner like a child? Do they cook and do their laundry still? Perhaps she goes over the top with praise for something as normal as washing the dishes. Basically, she doesn't treat them as adults. And worst of all, she implies that you are not looking after their needs as well as she does. Number 4. She lets you know that you are not good enough. No one would be good enough for this toxic mother-in-law, but you just take the biscuit. Of all the people her precious child could have married, they chose you and she's not happy about it. One way she'll let you know you are not good enough is to go on about ex-boyfriends or girlfriends. She will big them up in your presence or fill her child in on their whereabouts and how they are doing. She may even suggest that your partner calls them. Number 5. She is jealous of your relationship. As well as thinking you are not good enough, your mother-in-law will demand your partner's time and energy. She is top of their list of priorities. Your partner will be split between making sure their mother is happy or tending to their own family problems. And if they choose you over her, she'll act like a wounded animal. That or she'll be quick to tell you how much she sacrificed for her child, whether it's her career, her looks, or marriage. She will guilt-trip your partner into spending time with her. Number 6. She has no boundaries. Did your mother-in-law breeze into your house without an invitation? Does she have set views about schools for your kids? Has she ever cut your children's hair or thrown away items of clothing she didn't like? Does she give your children treats when you have asked her not to? Does she think she runs your family and that your opinions don't matter? A toxic mother-in-law will always think she knows best. Number 7. She criticizes how you raise your children. Of all the toxic mother-in-law signs, how you raise your children will be a huge issue for her. She will criticize everything from what your children wear, what they watch on TV, to what they eat for school lunch. You won't find one thing that she approves of concerning your kids. Even if you start adapting to her suggestions, she'll still remind you what bad job you were doing before she came along. Number 8. She has to be the center of attention. Do you dread family gatherings because you know your mother-in-law wants everything to revolve around her? It doesn't matter whether it's your child's birthday or your wedding anniversary. She has to be center stage. The event has to cater to her needs, whether it's food or travel and time. She'll expect to be made a fuss of and to be treated like royalty. That's it for this video. Please feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to never miss future uploads. And I see you in the next video for a happier, healthier mind.